Welcome to Cross Transformation. It's Mariam here, and today I'm going to be talking about what is life. Many of us keep perceiving life through our meanings instead of realizing it as it is or for what it is right now. So we want to look into why we don't go through life as it happens. Instead, we go through it by processing what life should be. So we have got this should sitting there. We think, our ego thinks that there has to be a certain way by which things can happen or things are meant to happen. But truly, life is all about the state of realization, realizing the mind of Christ, so we can come back, we can find our way home to love, because God is love and He is within us. But because of our childhood traumas, the beliefs that were handed to us, somehow we have departed from that love and from the presence of God within us. Personally, I've been practicing the feeling of disgust, and guess what? I had no idea that that was happening in me. I literally discovered today that I had this minefield in me, and it feels like as I'm about to walk, I must make sure that I'm not stepping on a mine that has got the feeling of disgust within it, inside it. So I've been trying to understand the pattern, because God has been saying that the feeling of disgust is hindering the realization of life through Him. So I want to encourage us today to identify the dominant negative emotion, especially if you've got unhealed shame going on. I had it, and it's a tricky one because it manifests itself as disgust. And what disgust is this strong hatred about someone's identity, not what they have done wrong. And I had that because I was trying to protect the broken trust from my childhood. So if someone would do something wrong to me or by me, I would hate them for who they are instead of disagreeing with their behavior. So as long as we have got patterns like this going on, feeling disgusted with somebody and that person as a child of God, we are not going to comprehend what life is, because these negative emotions are blocks. They are blocks that are hindering the realization of life. So what life is the state of realizing the mind of Christ, coming back to love, returning home to love, because God is love and He is within us. But somehow we have learned and we have believed that our truth is outside of that love, outside of within, away from love. So we want to identify the patterns that we have been practicing so we can realize what life is. What life is not our perception. What life is not the trauma. What life is not the narrative that we have been telling ourselves. Life is a moment of realizing who we are through the mind of Christ, not processing the reality, not projecting ourselves onto somebody else, not bringing what our parents projected onto us to this reality, and more importantly, or equally important, not falling into the patterns that we have been practicing since our childhood. Life is a moment of realization, realizing who we are through the consciousness of God. And the journey is so beautiful. It's so simple to be present with God, because when we are present with God, we can be present in this moment and with our partner, with our friends, with our loved ones, and more importantly, with ourselves. So what is life, or how do we comprehend life? I think life is our return to love, identifying if we have got a minefield somewhere inside that we have been avoiding, so we can protect ourselves. Come out of the protection mode, come out of withdrawal, come out of ignoring yourself, rejecting yourself, disapproving of yourself. Begin the journey of love by realizing this moment that is of God's presence. I was inspired to do this recording today. I hope that you enjoyed it. May you be blessed. Be at peace. Peace be with you. Realize the mind of Christ. God is beautiful. God is within us. He is amazing. He loves us unconditionally. Bless your soul. Look after your precious soul. Choose a good quality soil to nurture your identity in Jesus. May you be blessed. Have a great day. Love yourself for who you are, because you are a child of God. That's it for today's video. Look after your precious soul, and I'll talk to you soon. God bless you.